Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're talking about day trading, but more specifically, we're talking about a gap trading bonanza today. In this video, we're going to discuss both the morning gap trades and gap fill trades and how anybody that wants to learn this strategy can do so and have a strategy that's good for the rest of your trading career. Each and every day, this is the most consistent and profitable day trading strategy found across the markets today. I do two things. I teach a course where I teach traders how to identify specific price levels where stocks will be drawn to and have a price reaction from in the other direction. These are stocks that are gapping higher or lower at the open. Those are the morning gap trades. We're going to take a look at a bunch in this video. The second strategy I teach in my course are gap fill trades. When stocks gap up or down at the open, they leave what's called an open gap. Those open gaps, most of the time, will get filled, meaning a stock will come back to fill the gap at some point in the future. In my course, I teach how to trade them. I teach how to track them. I even give you a spreadsheet that draws data in from the market so you can have real-time price information. I teach everything you need to know and provide the tools you need in order to trade the gaps successfully. The other thing I do is I give traders my gap trades each and every day. I do that through an email that comes out at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes before the market even opens for trading. Let's take a look at the email from this morning. Because we're in the heart of earnings season, here's the email. We have a lot of gap trading opportunities each and every day. Today we had an opportunity for 7 possible gap trades. These are the morning gap trades. In order to save time on the video, pause the video and write down the support levels on these stocks. And when we go take a look at the charts, you'll see just how accurate and profitable gap trading is each and every day. The other thing I do is I give a laundry list of potential gap fill trades. These are the stocks that eventually come back to fill their gaps. 2 of them hit their gaps today, and we'll show you those as well. The first one was Twitter, and you can see here the gap fill level was $18.72. It was a short trade at that level, and in the last column over to the right, in the morning, I tell you how far they are away from filling their gaps so that we can be prepared as traders. The second one that hit its level today was ConocoPhillips, COP, and that one is still an active trade. The gap fill level was $45.95. We're buying the stock at that level for a long trade, and this morning it was about 2.5% away from that level when the stock market opened for trading. Let's go take a look at some charts and see what we had with the morning gap trades today. The first one was Cheesecake Factory. And you can see here the stock is trading currently below the level. But look what happened when the stock hit the specified price level. It had an immediate price reaction in the other direction. You see the $60.86 level that was given out at 9 o'clock this morning. And by the way, these are the same levels that anyone that's taken my course can calculate for themselves. That's the point. You're doing this for yourself. You're building a strategy that you can use each and every day for the rest of your trading career. Now, after Cake hit that level, it had over a $2 bounce immediately, just within minutes. You're in, you're out of the trade, you're on to the next trade. Tremendous profit in just a matter of minutes. CenturyLink, CTL. This one was actually a loss today. That happens. We had 5 winners, we had 1 loss, and we had 1 that never hit its level. So I'll take 5 winners against a loss every day. It was a small loss. It is what it is. We know in trading we can't win 100% of the time. It's just not a reality. Let's go on to the next one. Let's talk about winners. Now this was an interesting one. 2 levels today were close together. I teach my traders when 2 levels are close together, we typically like to buy half the position at the first level, half the position at the second level, especially when they're like $1 apart. And that was the case here. So what happens is we're mitigating the risk, but taking advantage of both levels. And you can see what happened here. The stock got a tremendous bounce off the second level and even went up to a high of $35.28, significantly above the second level when we're talking about scalp trading. So here's another example of price levels that work over and over again. This goes to show you the power of the price levels that I teach how to calculate in my course at lazygaptrader.com. Moving on to Rice Energy, RICE, you can see already what happened. The stock pierced the level by a penny or two, and look at the bounce it had all the way up to a high of $20.73. That's almost a dollar bounce off of a $19 or $20 stock. That's a tremendous bounce. The stock came all the way back in, but we don't care. We took the trade at the level specified. We took our scalp trading profit. We're on to the next trade. After the trade is over, we don't care what happens to the stock. This was a tremendous bounce off the level given out at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes before the market opened for trading. Also levels traders can calculate for themselves each and every day if you've taken the course. Next stock, Data, Laos Software. This was a short trade up at $62.53. You can see what happened. The stock did trade slightly higher, but look at the collapse on this stock, currently trading down below $59 a share. It's a tremendous collapse. This goes to show you the power of these price levels. After reaching that level, the stock also made a low of $58.01 in 30 minutes of trading from hitting the level of $62.53. Stocks are drawn to these levels and have a price reaction away from these levels over and over and over again. There's another short trade opportunity on the board today, Anheuser Busch, Bud. You can see what happened. The stock was gapping significantly higher at the open, closing the prior trading day or yesterday, all the way down below $113 a share. The stock gapped higher this morning, traded higher, getting drawn to the $119.41 level. And you can see what happened after that. Immediately after that, the stock turned around and was rejected at that price, making a low of $118.61 for an 80-cent gain in just 10 or 20 minutes from hitting that price level. This is a strategy you can learn for yourself. This is gap trading, folks. It works over and over and over again. Come over to lazygaptrader.com. Learn how to do this for yourself. Here was one off the gap fill list. Twitter. Twitter's been on a tear lately. What happened? It came into the gap at 1852 or 1872 and made a low of 1840 for about a 30-cent gain. Look, we're not looking to marry these stocks. These are scalp trades. We're in, we're out, we're on to the next stock. Today was a gap trading bonanza. Sometimes we get 1 or 2 trades, and sometimes we get 5, 6, 7 trades like today. Folks, if you want to learn this strategy, come over to lazygaptrader.com. I can teach you everything you need to know to trade the gaps successfully. I'm David Frost, Lazy Gap Trader. Thanks for tuning in, folks.